Hi, welcome to your week 7 video. On this session, we're going to see more detail about the BIM and CAM collaboration and coordination tools and platforms. This is intended to build stronger connections between architects and engineers, and also the overall team of the project. And we're going to start by introducing the concept of BIM and CAM collaboration and coordination, and its importance in construction projects. We're going to learn about the benefits of collaboration and coordination between BIM and CAM, mostly in construction projects, on this presentation. And let's start explaining on what are the benefits of BIM and CAM on collaboration and coordination. If we do a streamlining of the design process, we can say that the benefits will be the reduction of errors and rework through the class detection and resolution. With this BIM and CAM tools, we can detect and resolve design conflicts early in the process. We also can increase the efficiency throughout the information sharing. When we communicate to the team and we collaborate using these tools, designers and contractors can have the updates in real time of the project and improve the communication to reduce delays. We also can improve the accuracy and quality of the design, and coordination ensures that all the design elements are aligned and integrated, and this will result in a better quality and accuracy of the design. And also we will have an optimization of the construction sequencing and planning. With these tools, we will optimize the construction sequencing and planning, resulting in faster and more efficient construction processes. And also, using these tools, we can enhance the efficiency and safety of our project. The ways which BIM and CAM collaboration can enhance this construction efficiency and safety is by improve accuracy and quality of the project data using the BIM technology. Also having a streamlined design process and reduced project timelines. Also, we will have an enhanced safety on construction sites through improved planning and communication. And we also will have an improved project visualization and stakeholder engagement. And also the key strategies for a successful BIM and CAM collaboration and coordination will be establishing clear communication channels. We need to emphasize the importance of establishing clear communication channels for successful BIM and CAM collaboration and coordination. We should select the appropriate communication channel for different stages of the project. Maybe we can use online meetings or maybe face-to-face meetings for design reviews. Use email and share the project updates using the cloud. We also can define communication protocols and expectations. And we also have to ensure that all team members have access to the necessary information. To do that, we can give permissions to different stakeholders, and we need to encourage an open and honest communication. Need to create mostly an open culture to have an honest communication where the team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, the ideas, without fear of judgment or negative repercussions. And we also need to consider of using the industry standards and the best practices. Standards and best practices help us to streamline collaboration and reduce errors. And by following these standards, we can reduce safety risks on construction sites also. And we will create a common language and framework for collaboration among the project stakeholders. And by adhering to established standards and best practices, uh, BIM and CAM coordination can result on a higher quality project outcome. And well, by using technology, there are different platforms that can help us to facilitate collaboration. Um, we can coordinate and collaborate better in a visual way using BIM and CAM also. And we will have an improved, a more efficient project, a more accurate project, and a more safe project. To have an open communication, it's essential for collaboration. All stakeholders should be encouraged to share their knowledge, ideas, and concerns to foster a collaborative environment. What I would recommend to have an open communication will be that the team members should focus on solving the project rather than blaming others or generating more problems and wasting time searching on who had the problem, who made it wrong. What I would recommend is to focus on how to solve the project, the problem that they have for the project, and solve it as fast as they can. Um, this will help to build trust among all the team members, leading to a better decision making and problem solving. The key aspects for having open communication on BIM and CAM collaboration on projects will be, first of all, to have regular meetings. This can be on the project or also online. Establish regular meetings for coordination sessions between BIM and CAM teams, and this will help facilitate communication. These meetings can provide a forum for discussing the project progress, sharing updates, addressing concerns, maybe any RFI that they have, and brainstorming solutions. As you can see in this picture, this is a meeting made on the site, on the job site, but this can also be an online meeting, always considering that you have to focus on what topic you're going to address so you don't waste time with all the team members, because each team member has its own costs, man hours that are using for this meeting. So these meetings should be as productive as possible. By sharing information such as project documentation, BIM models, CAM data, we can ensure that all the stakeholders have access to the up-to-date and accurate information. This will promote transparency and help to avoid misunderstandings or miscommunications. This will help to organize on the tasks on the project to be done. Here we can see three types of workflows. We have the pooled workflow where all the tasks are being made in parallel. We also have a sequential workflow where all the tasks are made by sequence. And we have a reciprocal task workflow where different tasks are made at the same time on different, you have to repeat the tasks and you don't have a streamline process. We will need to be actively listening and during the meetings and all these discussions, to allow all the team members to fully understand and appreciate the perspective of others, always fostering empathy and cooperation. And well, when we go to a meeting, we always have to address what is the purpose of the meeting. We don't generate meetings because we want to get together and talk. We need to have a purpose, and maybe we have to solve a problem. Maybe we have to identify a problem or coordinate some planning detail, give information, gather information, or make a decision. When we are in a meeting, we need to have clear and concise communication, ensuring that all communication is clear and jargon free can help prevent confusion and misunderstanding. This may involve using plain language, providing examples, or offering visual aids to clarify complex concepts. And also, it's important that you have all team members collaborate and produce during the meeting. In this picture, we can see the difference between how when we explain something and report something, and when we collaborate and produce during the meeting. So on the left, we can see that only one person is talking and sharing information, and all the audience is listening. And sometimes they don't have any questions, they just listen and sees what the person in front is talking about. And the difference between the picture on the right is that the audience, or the team members in this case, are analyzing the information, working collaboratively, using the screens as a tool for seeing the BIM model or maybe the CAM model, and that way you collaborate and produce, have an effective meeting. Any feedback and constructive criticism, it's always important. So you should encourage the sharing of feedback and constructive criticism, that this can help identify areas for improvement and facilitate continuous learning. By providing and receiving feedback in a respectful and constructive manner, it's essential to maintain a positive and collaborative environment. It's important to share the goals and objectives. And we need to align the goals and objectives of the project of both BIM and CAM teams to ensure that all parties work towards a common purpose, reducing the likelihood of conflicts and misunderstandings. And well, here I can show you what is the secret on making a good movie. So the secret of making a good movie is to make sure that everyone is working on the same movie. This is an analogy on construction projects. The secret of having a good project or a successful project is to make sure that everyone is working on the same project. And by working on the same project, I mean that everyone understands the goals and the objectives of the project. Sometimes there are different team members that are not aligned because they don't understand the goals and objectives of the project. So that's why it's important to share the goals and objectives. So what are the key aspects of the shared goals and objectives in a BIM and CAM collaboration? We can start by defining the common objectives. At the outset of the project, the stakeholders should establish a clear set of the shared goals and objectives that reflect the priorities and expectations of both the BIM and CAM teams. These objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This to provide a clear framework for progress monitoring and evaluation. So we need to understand that the first step will be the goals should be made actionable through the objectives that are defined with metrics, and these metrics have targets and methods for predicting and measuring them. So you can see these important words: the goals, objectives, metrics, that's how you measure, and you have a target using a method, and that's how you can measure your project. There are also, we need to align the individual goals because not everyone has the same goals on the project. Each team member has individual goals that should be aligned in the project overall objectives. This alignment will help to ensure that everyone is working on the same direction, contributing to the success of the project as a whole. The controllable factors and production project and client objectives will be, first of all, we need to analyze that the project is buildable. We are talking about the design phase. Then we need to see the project objectives. The project objectives can be, we can talk about safety, we can talk about quality, we can set up a time frame and see the schedule. And another objective will be the budget, how much the project will cost. So those are different types of objectives. And we have to consider also the client objectives. How the client will use this project, how they will operate the project, and if this project will be sustainable. So we need to understand that not all team members have the same objectives, but all of them needs to be aligned. And to do this, we need to have a regular progress monitoring. Periodic progress monitoring allows for the identification of potential discrepancies or deviations from the shared goals and objectives. By addressing these issues early, the stakeholders can make adjustments as needed to keep the project on track. This tool sometimes is called the look ahead or the 4-week plan. We need to look ahead, sometimes in 4 weeks or maybe 8 weeks, to analyze what is the progress of the project. By doing that, we can see what will be the areas that we will to be working in. In this case, this is a residential building, and they organized different sectors, and they made sectorizations on 3D, and they sectorize all these elements to use precast slabs to optimize their times. And as you can see, on day 1, you have the vertical steel. On day 2, you have the formwork pouring the concrete. Day 3, formwork the bottom of the beam and steel. Day 4, formwork on the side of the beam and underpinning the slab. Day 5, joist and flooring blocks, plus the steel slabs and electrical and sanitary discipline. Day 6, you have the finishes of the electrical, the sanitary, and you check the quality. And finally, you have the concrete pouring for the slab. As you can see, they organized this on 6 days, and they made this floor on six days. And when challenges arise, the teams should work together to find solutions that align to the project overall objectives. These collaborative problem-solving meetings not only helps to maintain the project's direction, but also fosters a sense of unity and teamwork among all parties involved. And celebrating achievements, celebrating the achievements of both parts of the teams throughout the project helps to maintain motivation and reinforce the importance of a shared goals and objectives. Now let's address standards. Standardization plays a crucial role between the BIM and CAM collaboration, as it establishes a consistent framework for managing the data, the models, and the communication across all the project. Implementing standardized processes and protocols help improve efficiency, reduce errors, and create more seamless collaboration experience for all parties involved. The key aspects for standardization in the BIM and CAM collaboration will be the data exchange standards. By establishing standardized data exchange formats and protocols, we can ensure that the information can be easily shared and understood by all stakeholders. We have common data exchange standards in the AEC industry, including the IFC standard, or the Building Information Modeling Collaboration Format, or BIFCF, or also the COBie standard, that will be the Construction Operations Building Information Exchange. By developing and adhering to a standardized modern management approach, including the model naming, conventions, layer structures, element classifications, among others, we can help maintain consistency and organization throughout the project. This will facilitate easier model navigation, collaboration, and data extraction. For collaboration protocols, implementing standardized collaboration protocols such as regular coordination meetings, document sharing procedures, and issue tracking systems will help to streamline the communication and teamwork among the stakeholders. About the software and platform compatibility, we have to ensure that all the parties are using a compatible software and platform that can help maintain the consistency and enable seamless data exchange and collaboration. This may involve selecting an industry standard software or using a cloud-based platform that can support multiple software formats. And to understand and how to manage these softwares, we need training and education. We need to provide this training on the standardized processes and protocols and help ensure that all the team members understand all these guidelines. This will contribute to a more efficient and error-free project. And as always, there is something to improve. We need to regularly review and update all the standards, procedures, and protocols based on the lessons learned, the industry best practices, and help maintain the relevance and effectiveness. This will lead to encourage an iterative feedback loop between the BIM and CAM teams, and this will allow continuous improvement as the issues can be identified and resolved quickly. Well, we also can have regular check-ins and meetings. By scheduling these regular check-ins and coordination meetings between the teams, we can ensure that all the team members are kept up to date on the project, with the progress, and well, analyzing any potential issues. These meetings can provide the opportunity for the team members to discuss the challenges, share ideas, and work together to solve any problem. And inside those meetings, the ideal tool to use and to show the project will be uh, some kind of real-time collaboration tool. By utilizing these collaboration tools, such as the cloud-based project management platform and shared digital workspaces, we can enable that the team and CAM teams to communicate and collaborate more effectively. These tools allow the team members to share the information, provide feedback, and address issues in real time, fostering a more efficient and responsive project environment. By implementing a systematic approach to issue tracking and resolution, um, we can help to ensure that problems are identified, prioritized, and resolved in a timely manner. This will facilitate a more proactive approach to problem solving and reduce the likelihood of issues escalating or causing delays. We need to analyze the time that we take to answer an RFI. That RFI will be a question inside a project, and see how we perform on responding and resolving all these problems. On these tables, we can see how many issues were resolved per week and how many RFIs are still open. And well, we need to encourage a culture of continuous learning and improvement. This will help to foster a growth mindset and focus on finding better ways to work together. This can involve conducting regular lessons learned sessions, sharing best practices, and investing in ongoing training and development opportunities. We also are going to need to foster an adaptable and flexible mindset among the BIM and CAN team. This will help to ensure that they can respond effectively to changing project requirements, new technologies, or unforeseen challenges. Now we're going to see some of the coordination practices. The model coordination is used to ensure that the BIM and CAN models are updated consistently and accurately. This is essential for a successful coordination. And this may involve regular check models, clash detection, synchronization of the model, the version control, the model validation, and interdisciplinary communication using meetings, or maybe you can, if you have a room in your project, you can do the meeting with all the people, or maybe you can use an online meeting. Another coordination practice will be the data exchange. I already talked about this. We can use the IFC standard or STEP NT standard. Seamless data exchange between BIM and CAM software is critical for an effective collaboration. We have to ensure that both teams have access to accurate and up-to-date information. And by using these data exchange formats, we can be sure that we have the latest information, and we can, depending on the software that we're using, we can select the different format files and integrate it with the IFC file so we can use different softwares. And data exchange, it's another coordination practice. I already mentioned the IFC standard, for example. This seamless data exchange between the BIM and CAM software, it's critical for an effective collaboration. we have to be sure that both teams have access to the accurate and up-to-date information throughout the project's lifecycle. For talking about the IFC format, we can have different softwares. Maybe we're using certain type of software such as Revit, and another company is using another software for their fabrication. And the way that we integrate this our project information will be using the IFC format. Successful data exchange involves several key practices and considerations. We're going to talk about these key practices. And well, by utilizing this standardized data format, they will provide a common language for representing the design and manufacturing information. This will make it easier for both teams to understand the data and share this between different softwares. There are also data conversion tools in cases where BIM and CAN softwares have different data formats. Data conversion tools can help to translate the information between these two systems. And these tools can convert design, geometry, material properties, tolerances, and other relevant data, ensuring that both teams have access to the information needed. We also have the data mapping. By mapping the data between the BIM and CAN software, this will involve to define relationships between the data element in each system, and this can help to ensure that the correct information is exchanged and interpreted accurately by both teams. This is usually made using codes on the naming of the different parameters of the element, so you can recognize what part of what area it's that element organized on. After the data is exchanged between the BIM and CAN software, it should be validated to ensure that it has been accurately transferred and interpreted. Usually, we need a reference point or some reference to integrate these models or these formats. We need to check for missing or inconsistent information also, and verify that the data conforms to the project requirements and industry standards. By confirming that the data is accurate and represents the intended design, we can analyze the manufacturing process or any detail on the project. What we're looking on this picture, it's an integration between a point cloud and an MEP system, different pipes and systems that are underground. And well, what they done, they change colors to differentiate the type of system that it's going through to the ground. And well, to integrate this type of data, we need, as I already mentioned, a reference point. Maybe we need a surveyor point that we can link, or maybe some grid or any reference that might help, so we can analyze and see this picture integrated of these models. And well, there are different ways to manage the data. We need to store most of the data in one place. It's something that we would recommend. Usually you can use a cloud-based platform where you can upload all your data and share it with the team. This is crucial for maintaining an accurate and up-to-date information for the BIM and the CAM teams. This may involve establishing clear data management protocols, implementing version control systems, and synchronize the data between both systems. Another important aspect of data management is the data security. Uh, we need to ensure that the security and integrity of our data exchange between BIM and CAM software, it's safe. So this may involve implementing encryption technologies. Also, we can assign access controls to relevant team members. Always remember to have a data backup and to protect the data from unauthorized access, loss of information, or corruption of the document. Well, now we're going to see how we can do the change management by implementing a robust change management process. We can help minimize disruptions caused by design changes or updates, ensuring that all the stakeholders are aware of these changes and aligned with any modification. There will be always changes on the project, so we need to be aware of these changes and control the time or the latency of solving this problem. One way to address this change management will be to have a clear communication. We need to establish clear channels for communications and design changes. This may involve regular meetings, emails, notifications, and use different collaboration platforms where the team members can discuss, track, and acknowledge these design changes. We also have to keep track of the changes, maybe having a control of the number of RFIs that we have or modifications on the project. There are different platforms that we can upload these changes and keep track of this. By implementing a system for tracking design changes, this can help to ensure that all the stakeholders are aware of these modifications and their potential impact on the project. This may involve a change log, revision history, and other documentation tools. We also need to see the impact assessment by assessing the potential impact of these design changes on the project. It's an important aspect of the change management. This may involve analyzing the effects of the change on the project schedule, cost, quality, and other key performance indicators. The approval process may involve review the project by the managers, maybe the engineers, and other key decision makers. And once the design change is approved, or we need to use a document to send these changes, maybe the appropriate format to use in this change or communicate the change will be an RFI. We have to synchronize and update the information. Well, this may involve on updating the geometry, maybe the material, any tolerance, or other relevant data. So we need to update that information into our model, both the BIM and the CAM softwares, so that data is up to date. And also it's approved by the responsible of this change. And well, we also need training and support on this change management process. And well, if we have any platform or any tool that might need some training, we need to train the team on how to use these design changes on the platform effectively. Well, and finally, we need to continuously improve by reviewing and refining the change management process. Well, right now we're using maybe only an email. In the future, we can use a cloud-based platform, or maybe we can analyze and see another platform that can help us to optimize our process. So we need to continuously improve and see the areas for improvement, ensuring that the process remains effective and efficient for the project. Well, now we're going to talk about common data environment and project management tools. What is a common data environment? It's a centralized shared platform that stores and manages all the project information. It's also known as CDE. Uh, this platform stores the information, including the BIM models, the CAM data, maybe any drawing or any additional documentation that you have. And usually these platforms collaborate by providing all the team members and stakeholders with the access to the latest project data. This to ensure that everyone is working with the accurate and up-to-date information. Some key aspects of a CDE will include centralized storage. The CDE serves as a single source of truth for all the project data, consolidating the information from different sources and reducing the need for multiple disconnected storage locations. What we're seeing here is how BIM 360 team works and how the information is centralized among all the stakeholders. On these platforms, usually we have the access controls, and well, it has a control mechanism that allows the project managers to determine who can view, edit, or delete specific data. This will ensure that the sensitive information is protected and only the authorized personnel can make changes. We can add different team members and assign different access controls. We also have the version control. Usually these platforms include this functionality that allows users to track changes to predict the data over time. And this helps to maintain a clear vision of the history and allows users to revert to previous versions of a file if needed. Some of the collaborations tools will be Revit, Navisworks, their BIM 360. There are different companies focused on these collaboration tools. To mention, there's another one called Trimble Connected, PlanRadar, and Procore, and there are different platforms too for CDs. Some CDs also have the integration with the BIM and the CAM softwares. And will this allow the seamless data exchange and synchronizations between these two systems so we can get the latest and most accurate data. What we're seeing here is the digital representation of rebar on a stair. And well, we can store the data with the dimensions on certain type of format and send it to the fabrication or the CAM team so they can fabricate these exact shapes from our BIM model so we can have those pieces for our job site and the work will be easier on the installation. These CDEs also include data visualization tools to see different presentations on 3D. so the stakeholders can easily interact on complex data such as MEP, routing, to analyze different systems and integrate this with the structure and the architecture. Well, these city platforms also have the reporting and analytics features that allows users to generate custom reports and gain insights into the project performance, progress, or any potential issue. Well, now let's see more detail about project management tools. Well, these project management tools can help to streamline the BIM and CAN collaboration by providing a platform for task assignment, progress tracking, and communication. Examples of project management tools will be Asana, Trello, Microsoft Project, Microsoft Teams. On this example, in this picture, what we're looking at is a software called Synchro, where you can integrate the BIM model and generate videos integrated with the schedule and assign to different BIM elements certain type of date, and you can generate for the progress of the project. There is other type of project management tool that help us to assign different tasks, and well, this allows to project managers to assign the tasks to the team members and clearly define the roles and responsibilities of these team members. And this ensures that all these tasks are accounted for all the team members and they understand what is expected from them. What we're looking at in the picture, it's a software called PlanRadar. This platform is used for facility management, for construction. It is a simple way to detect using a mobile tool or maybe a tablet to detect on the field some observation, or maybe you can use it on the sign also. But it consists on selecting tickets on different areas. You can take a picture, you can make an audio, and send your maybe you have a task to solve, or maybe you have a question to solve to the team. So you just click, so create a ticket, assign it to the responsible, and they will receive a message in real time on what is the issue that they have to address. And well, there are different tools for progress tracking. Um, this is intended to generate visibility on the progress for individual tasks and the overall project. And this enables to project managers to monitor the progress, identify potential bottlenecks, adjust the schedule or resources as needed to keep the project on track. Effective communication is crucial for successful BIM and CAM collaboration. And well, these project management tools often include a built-in communication features such as comments, chats, messaging that allow the team members to share updates, ask questions, and discuss issues in real time. Well, the document management, also an important aspect of these tools. Many project management tools include these document management capabilities, allowing users to upload, store, and share the project documentation and the design specs. What we're seeing here is the Autodesk Cloud, where you can upload different drawings, BIM models, specifications, PDFs, Words, any format related to the project, and organize this by folders. As I already mentioned, there are project management tools with calendar and scheduling features that enables project managers to set deadlines, create milestones, and visualize the project timeline. This is usually called 4D representation of the BIM model. This will help to keep the project on schedule and ensure that the team members are aware of the upcoming deadlines. Also, some project management tools offers time tracking and resource allocation features, allowing project managers to track how much time is spent on specific tasks and allocate the resources accordingly. This can help optimize the resource utilization by improving the overall project efficiency. And another essential part for a project management tool will be to include the reporting and analytics feature that enables a user to generate custom reports, track key performance indicators, and gain insights to the project performance. What we're seeing here is a Power BI dashboard integrated with the BIM model. It is totally possible to generate and organized, so you as maybe a coordinator or project manager can present this to the owner or any client, and this will be a nice way to present your project. Well, in conclusion, we can see the key strategies for BIM and CAN collaboration coordination. These benefits include the streamlining the design process, using the industry standards and best practices, enhancing the construction efficiency and safety, leveraging technology to facilitate collaboration, and establishing a clear communication channel for all the team members. Here we can see the future trends and opportunities for BIM and CAN collaboration in a pie chart. Well, these future trends include the integrated project delivery, improved project collaboration, augmented reality in construction, also artificial intelligence, and virtual reality in design reviews. So this will be all for this presentation. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next video.